Now I'm getting ready to cover up some of my stencils because I want it to look like it's brick. And so you can't hardly see this. Okay, I'm gonna put a piece of paper underneath there. Okay, so now you can see it. Some of the shapes I don't care too much about it. So what I probably do is just cover it up with the art tape. Some of the pieces that I probably won't be using because some of it look like it could be brick, and then some of it's like weird shapes, like this one right here, for example. That one is a weird shape. This one is a weird shape too. I know bricks come in all different types of shapes and forms. Yeah, what I was looking for more like this shape. This shape right here. This is what I was mostly looking for, was these shapes right here. But since this is paper, and I could use it maybe, but I don't want the paper to stick onto this paper. So that's why I won't use this. Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my foil. I'm going to get the modeling paste. And then I'm going to use the black acrylic. Okay. Now, I did switch out my Exacto knife. So I'll be using this size right here. It's more flexible. I mean, well, yeah, it's more flexible. It's not flimsy like the other Exacto knife. The other Exacto knife, it was, I used it for a little bit. I was like practicing on something, and it was just way too flimsy. I couldn't control it because when I was mashing the paint down, it's like I couldn't control it. So with this one, I should be able to control it real nice and easy and smooth. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to use just a little of this paste, just a little bit of it. Because I'm not going to need very much. So I'm just going to use a little bit of it. And now I'm going to put the black acrylic, just a little bit of the black acrylic. That's all you need, just a dab. You don't want too much. Oh, still, it's not open. I thought it was open. I had bought paint over the last few months, or maybe over the year, because I've been doing a lot of painting. So I needed a big tube of acrylic paint. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of it. See, woo, that's too much, but I'm not going to use it all. Alright, there we go. Just put a dab on there. It's still a little bit too much. I'm not going to use all of that because all you need is just a dab. Okay, I'm just going to put this over to the side. Okay. Make sure it doesn't spill anywhere. Okay, here we go. Like I said, all I need was just a little bit. That's it. That's all it took. Now, if I was working on another project, I would use that acrylic. I will not throw it out. But since I'm not working on another project, I'm going to have to throw it out. I hate doing that. I don't like wasting my paint, because paint is very expensive. Now, you see how I mixed that? I mixed the black acrylic paint with the modeling paste. Just mix it a little bit. If you want it a little darker, you can take a little bit of it and add a little bit more to the paste. I don't want it too dark. It's giving it a gray color. It was a light gray color, but this one is a medium-sized gray. Alright. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm only going to use a little bit. Oh, let me go ahead and tape it down first. The stencil. Let me tape it down. Because I said I just want to use just a little bit of it. Of the stencil. I didn't want to use all of it. Because like I said, it gave it the shapes are weird looking. So I want to make sure. I think I'm going to use this part right here. Because I don't want a whole lot of brick wall. I just want just a few little bricks around my window and underneath my window. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add just a little bit more. If it gets on it, that's okay. I'll try to cover it up. Like I said, making mistakes with your art, that's okay. Because sometimes you can make a masterpiece. You never know. I'm actually right hand, and I'm trying to take my right hand and put it over my left hand, and it's not working. So here we go. All you need is just a little bit. You don't need much. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit over here. Sorry about my arm. Trying to keep this focus. When you finish using the paste, all you do is just go to the sink and wash it out. That's all you do. I don't like putting paint down the sink, but since there's just a little bit on the stencil, I'm going to make a little exception and just wash it down the sink. Like I said, all you need is just a little paste. You don't need too much. Okay. Alright. I hate because I can't use the rest of my paint. My acrylic paint. I have to wait till this dry before I can put my window on top of the paste. This is the way it'll look. Just a little brick. That's all I need, just a few little bricks. But the shutters is going to cover it up. But I need something to kind of give it a look of a brick of bricks. It looks like I don't have enough, so I'm gonna try this one more time. It should be okay. I didn't want to go down too far with the paste because I know my bicycle is going to be right there. So I don't want to go too far down with the paste. And it blends in with the flowers. All right. I'm going to put double paper towel underneath my paper because what I'm about to do is add color and Mod Podge to my design, my picture. And I don't want anything to leak through the other side. I want it to stay clean and nothing running through it onto it. Okay, I'm gonna first I'm going to add a little light green, which is the lime green. I'm gonna add just a little bit to the bottom of my paper, just a little bit, because I want it to blend in with the flowers at the bottom. I'm just gonna add just a little bit so it won't look so white at the bottom. Just adding a little ink. It's part of my grass. Okay, that looks good. I just needed a little bit. Then I'm gonna add just a little brown on top of it, just a little bit, where my bike will be sitting, and also give it a shadow. Just a little bit. That's all I wanted. Okay, you can't really tell, but that's what I did. I added a little green here, and then just a little brown on top, just a little bit. I don't want a whole lot. I just want the paper not to be white. I wanted the flowers, the wildflowers, to incorporate with the green ink down here. That's all. Just give it a little balance of green and brown. I'm going to use my Mod Podge, and I'm going to paint the whole entire paper to give it a shine. Just paint over the paper. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to play some music while I do this. Hopefully you enjoy the music. Now I'm going to let my Mod Podge finish drying on my paper. And then I will begin decorating my paper. I'm just going to give it a few minutes and let it dry.
Yes,